Hi, it's Melissa here from Life with the Osborns, and for any of you that know me, you know that I've lost a little bit of weight, and everybody keeps asking me, how you doing it, how you doing it? Well, it's really, really hard, very hard. But I was thinking that I might just start doing some videos on my eating habits and my journey to eating healthier and trying to exercise, because right now I don't exercise at all. So this is me, no makeup, sitting in my big comfy chair, and I will try to do a daily video on what I'm eating, how I'm exercising. But so far I've just been cutting back on calories and portion sizes, things like that, no sodas. So, but I've been slacking lately. I'm going to start up again. So anybody wants to know how I'm losing weight or how you can lose weight with me, then watch my videos every day and we'll lose weight together. Bye.
Bye.
So the first thing I'm going to do is start wearing my Fitbit again. I have been neglecting to wear it and it wasn't charged up, so I've charged it. Let me turn it on. As you can see, it's on 0 right now. It's after lunch. I've just put my Fitbit on. So let's see how many steps I can get in by the end of the day. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do for tomorrow to get ready for the big diet, and I've made this before, I just haven't made it in a while. It's really good. The kids like it. It's homemade Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Doesn't really taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it is really, really good, and the kids like it. So, yes, hold on, Liz. Hold on 1 second, okay? So, in my mixing bowl, I have 1 1/4 cups of whole wheat flour, 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. This is supposed to be all-purpose, but I used corn flour because I'm all out of all-purpose. So we're gonna see how this makes it. I'm hoping it'll give it a little bit of a crunchy texture. I don't know. 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and 1/8 of a cup of sugar in this bowl. That's my dry ingredients. Now in here, in my wet ingredients, I have 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil, a tablespoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 1/2 cup of milk. So I'm going to get the dry ingredients mixed together, and then we'll add the wet, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have switched over to my bread dough mixer, and I put the wet ingredients in. One thing, the sugar should have been added with the wet ingredients, brown sugar and white sugar. So I made a goof there. Hopefully it'll turn out okay. So my pastry attachment didn't work too well. I ended up having to mix it mostly by hand. Now the directions that I found online says to roll it out on parchment paper, really, really thin, and then cut it into little squares. But I am going to try to put it in a long log and make it kind of into a square shape and freeze it, and then I'm going to try to bring it out, and then I might be able to slice it thin, because the last time I made it, it was a pain in the rear because it took a long time to get those little tiny squares all separated on your pan. So we're going to see how this turns out, and I'll let you know. And I can tell you right now, you need to use all-purpose flour instead of whatever you have on hand, because I just used what I had on hand, which was whole wheat and corn flour. And the corn flour has a nice smooth consistency, but this cereal smells like tortillas. So It's probably going to be a flop, but that's how you learn. So hold on, I'm going to freeze, and then when I cut them, I will show you what they look like before I bake them. Okay, so I've got my logs out of the freezer, and I let them freeze for about an hour. I have sliced them and put them on parchment paper and coated them with cooking spray and cinnamon and sugar. And these look pretty good. They actually, some of them actually look like little pieces of toast. Now you want to cut them probably about this thick. That's pretty thin. I don't know how crunchy they'll be, but if you cut them thicker, like say this piece, that's definitely not going to be crunchy. I don't know. Last time I made them, none of them turned out crunchy. I think I cut them too thick, rolled them out too thick. So that's why I wanted to cut them this time instead of roll them, because it was really hard to roll them really thin. And it made 2 cookie sheets full. So I'm going to put them in the oven for 9 to 13 minutes on 350 degrees. I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes and we'll see how they are. Okay, we're going to try it together. Our Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay, go. Is it a thumbs up, Joe? What's that look for? Liza says thumbs up. What's JoJo say? No thumbs? Thumbs up? Yay! I give it a thumbs up too. It's not like Cinnamon Toast Crunch at all. But with my soy milk in the morning, vanilla flavor, it'll be delicious. Thumbs up. Toe up for Joe. And no preservatives. You don't get all those chemicals in your body. It's all homemade. You know exactly what's in it.
Can you buy me that? Can you buy me that?
And we'll talk to you later. Much love.